Good evening and welcome along to stream number 7 of my Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories playthrough. In the previous episode, or episodes, we were on floor 10 and we had started to make our way through Hollow Bastion. And that's where we pick things up tonight. And we'll see how far we can get through it. And as we make our way further and further through this seemingly never-ending Castle Oblivion and its floors. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Hope you are having a great week. Counting down those days until Talos 2 releases, I'm sure. But good to see you as always. We start off with a treasure room. Nice and simple. I've got a red 7, that is. I do not have a red 7. So we cannot proceed through this door. Unless I use a joker. Don't I have a joker somewhere? A great week, but you're really looking forward to Talos 2. Maybe too excited? I saw what you was you posted the earlier on in the Discord about you was trying to come up with a saying almost, and the one that came to my mind was "Good things come to those who wait." He was talking about how you're sort of almost like anticipating. Come on, Evan. Talos 2 is a Talos is a puzzle game, really good puzzle game, and the sequel is coming out at the beginning of November. Evan Deathwish with the 3-year Twitch Prime resub in, and I'm sure you resub for the same. I'm sure you resub like every single week with the same resub. Just saying, swear down, you've resubbed for 3 years so many times. But dude, thank you very much for your ongoing support. I really do appreciate it. Good to have you with us. Yeah, we can't do anything here. That's unfortunate. Don't have a red 7. And I don't have a joker either. Jokers are even a thing. All right, oh well. Let's say. Let us instead go this way through Hollow Bastion. Where are we even going here? I have no idea. Well, that card is Moment's Reprieve. I was okay, I guess it's like telling me where my save spots are, I guess. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Also, guess who just turned up? If his audio's working, that is.
Hello, hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Could be worse, could be better. How about yourself?
Yeah. Surviving. Surviving. Can't do much better than that.
I turned my gain all the way down, and does that sound like it's made any difference?
I'll soon tell you if I get a squeaky chair sound coming.
Here, test it out.
Oh,
squeaky.
No, I can't hear it, so I'm just reading the what Here it's just written in chat. Yeah, if you could find a comb that has got exactly 31 spikes on it, then it's a pretty good idea. Or the easiest thing to do is get a bit of paper and just rip it so that you got 31 different tabs on your bit of paper and just rip a tab off every day to count down. That's something you could do. Oh, okay. I wasn't ready for that.
Are you keeping your dad in line, Evan?
Fire!
Far from it.
Fire! Fire!
You're being a naughty boy.
They're naughty. I gotta get out of here because this room is trying to kill me. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? Room where Heartless has strong cards appear? No, thank you very much. Premium room. White room. I don't want to use easy cards all the time because I want to, like, level up, but I can't just run through the whole thing with difficult cards all the time.
Sure you can.
Nah, it's no fun.
Don't use any cards then.
Yeah, but then playthrough would kind of be a bit. I don't think I'd get very far.
Oh, that's what makes it that much work.
Card that is 3 or lower. Where's my hard cards? Let's get rid of one of those if I've got one.
Yell on
Beaming
Evan.
Darkness.
Cap lock wasn't stuck.
He's typing on his phone. All right. Time for our first story segment of the night.
Yeah, Porphyrius, I'm not even thinking about it really.
Who are you? Were
I
you
don't have a
kidnapped
lot
too?
of expectations.
Not exactly. It's a long story. Wait. So you've been kidnapped? You don't want to be here? Yes. Yes, you do, or no, you don't? No, I don't really want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. I have no one to talk to. Books are all I have to ease my loneliness. And then there's him. Oh, I've missed him so much. You mean the beast? Then why were you so mean to him before? Yeah, you really hurt his feelings. You don't understand. I can't let him see how I really feel. Why not? It's just that... Oh no, she's coming. Hide, quickly. There's no time to explain. Quick, hide. Dun dun dun. Who it could be? Oh, hello. To what do I owe this visit? He was here, yes? He risked his life to come and save you. Why do you reject him? I won't ask for his help. Oh, and why is that? You know very well why. I'm not going to fall into your trap. Then I have no choice but to make you beg for his help. Yikes. Oh, she got away. What should we do? Help her, of course. What else? Alright, let's catch up here. I don't want to wait. Don't know what to wait from. Don't know what to wait from Talos 2. Maybe the best approach not to wait anything and then play open-minded. Maybe the most destructive thing to do is load too much. Yeah, you've got to go with an open mind. Curious. As much as the first game was a banger, best to go into an open mind as if you've never played it before and no expectations. Deathwish has said right there. We're allowed to talk now, Deathwish. Deathwish! Hello! Earth to Mr. 808. Are you there? All right, where are we going here? We need to go to the right. Avoid all these things that are trying to kill me. You're looking forward to Spider-Man 2, Evan? Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man does. Let's take a Moogle card. We haven't seen, haven't visited a Moogle for quite a while. Got me thinking about Spider-Man. I was going to say Boogle, as in the Daily Boogle, but I'm checking my posture, I am hydrating, and I am stretching. Thank you, Evan. I don't feel like I've really done much to warrant stretching right now, but hey-ho. Thank you nonetheless, appreciate it. I don't remember the controls. And that may sound like a silly thing, but I was playing been playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake again, and the controls are completely different, so attack is not X like it is in this game. Find any last minute Moogle points. Yeah. 2 months left on your studies, Papirius?
Yeah, no
Nice.
memento.
Okay. Give me some cards. Okay. What do we want here? We want some... Go in magic build more than anything at the minute. I can't buy all of these packs. 350, 600, 850, so I'm like 50 points short. I wonder if I could make like 50 points and then buy all of the magic cards. I do. They are not magic cards, these are. Not the best. I want offensive magic, not defensive. Come on, give me something good. Bambi's could be quite good. HP. Quite a few aero cards now as well, so we could potentially do some wind magic. I mean, we're short on points here as well, which isn't the greatest. What are we rocking at the minute in our current deck here? Using deck 3. Yeah, it's predominantly magic build. We need more CP though, really, to fully take advantage of what we've got here. I mean, I could potentially bring in another form of magic here. I should probably look at my slides as well. Magic. I haven't got any moose shoes, so I can't use that. Welcome back, Death Wish.
Yeah, my nephew just got home, and yeah, my niece came in from Germany. Her mom and uncle and her boyfriend. Every other year it's just been her. But yeah, so looking forward to seeing her. I mean, she was born over here, but when her mom is still a citizen. Originally, she's from Germany. Then once my brother and her split up, she went. Later, she went back and pegged it. Nephew with me ended up moving over there shortly thereafter. He's been, of course, permanently back for a couple of years. Yeah.
Deathwish, I don't think your changes to your microphone have done you any favors, because your voice keeps kind of like ducking in and out, dude.
Okay.
It's either that or you're sat a long way away from your mic and it's not picking up everything you say.
Okay. How about now?
I mean, yeah, that's clear as day. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I had to test the because like I said, I turned my gain all the way down, so I wasn't sure how much it would affect things on my mic. So if right now everything is good, maybe you see 1, 2, 3, mic check.
Yep.
I know how. Okay, so I know how close I have to be to the mic.
Excellent.
We'll have to do it again though if you're recording this weekend.
Yeah.
Because I'll be taking my mic and headphones. My mom.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll be using their computer.
Yeah. No worries. Story time again. So.
Okay.
What are you waiting for? Call to him. No, I won't let you hurt him. And I shall make you scream. The fool will come running the moment he hears your cries.
Ah.
Enough! Beast isn't the only one you have to deal with. Be gone, boy. You have no business here. Unless, of course, you wish to join in with the screaming. This is perfect. When that brute hears shrieks of terror, he'll come right to me. Don't trouble yourself. You're here. No, you mustn't. I've told you to leave this place. Leave me alone. I never want to see your face again. Well, what an awful thing to say. All right, if that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is the punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster, loved by no one, and I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle. You're the only person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are the most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it. Consider it my final selfish act. Oh, beast. Well, well. I never dreamed such ugliness could hide such a beautiful heart. This calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. No, please. Yikes. Well, so much for that. So much for the change of plan. Belle's heart it is, after all. It seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. Ha ha ha. She loves you, beast. I can feel it shining in her heart. You fiend, release Belle's heart at once. Or you could just vanish in a puff of smoke. Where are you? She went that way. That's the way the shadows fled. What are you doing here? No time to talk. We gotta go after them right away. You'd help me? You bet. After what you just said, we gotta help you. Let's go get Belle's heart back. Right. Alright. You are free to talk again, sir.
Yeah, what I really like during story time is that how you go from one character to the other and somehow sound exactly like one of them.
Try.
It's quite amazing.
I tried to, you know, vary up the voices and...
You know, if I close my eyes and I feel like I'm watching a Disney.
I'm sure. I think the only one that I actually like properly try and sound like is when Goofy goes, "Gosh!"
Yeah, can't help but do that. Gosh.
I genuinely can't do a Donald Duck impression, so... Okay, so next time we get Donald speaking, you're up, Deathwish.
I can't do it very well. So, no. I'm not understandable enough when I do that. I do know some people that are pretty good at it, though.
All right, we need to head left, left, and left again.
West. Unless your left is north, I don't know.
I don't think that's my left, though. No, that's south. I don't want to go south. I want to go west.
See, I told you. Go west, young man.
Go west. Did you have that song way back when?
Nothing rings a bell on that. Enlighten me.
Did you guys in America know of a band called the Pet Shop Boys?
Oh yeah,
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure it was them. And they had a song called "Go West, Go West, where the grass is green," something like that. I don't know.
I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with West End Girls.
Oh yeah, West End Girls as well. Yeah. That's no. Maybe it wasn't the Pet Shop Boys. Right, I gotta look at this now.
Yeah, because if it was, I'm not familiar.
No, it was "Go West" by the Pet Shop Boys.
Play us a sample. No, I'll just... If you're on an interstate, sometimes there is a breakdown lane in a lot of places on the left-hand side of an interstate. Well, it's the right-hand side, but you really want to go to the right-hand side, as you don't have any room whatsoever on the left-hand side, unless you're in a very small car. Most people don't have.
Okay, so I'm in a bit of a situation here. I need a red 7 card, and I haven't got one, and I don't know how to get one.
You need to get a Uno reverse card.
Yeah, that would be good.
With a +4 for your enemy.
I mean, I guess the only thing I can do is to try and get one from a battle, I guess. Yikes. cards.
You have any BOGO specials?
Any what?
BOGO specials.
Might a BOGO special be?
Buy one, get one.
Oh, you mean a bog off?
Well, we say BOGO. Buy one, get one free.
It's a bog off, yeah.
Okay, y'all call it a bug off?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I hadn't heard that one.
Oh, bog off. It's yeah, people could potentially use it in like a term when you want someone to like go away.
That's how we use bug off. Nobody would equate that to buy one get one here. You said bug off, they would be, you know, like shoo, get away. That's the only meaning I'm aware of here. So.
Okay. The song I played for Furious was from the Pet Shop Boys. It was just because I said to Death Wish, I need to go west, and then that song came into my head. Yeah, I mean, it's not a modern song by any means.
They were an 80s band.
If you've ever heard of the Pet Shop Boys. Still around in the 90s, I think, as well. I seem to remember.
I don't, at least for me, I don't think they made anything that would, that made it anywhere.
Western Girls.
That's the only one from them.
That was the 80s, though, I think, wasn't it? I think.
What's that?
That was the 80s, I think, anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Western
yeah.
Girls, so.
Yeah, that was in the, I think, mid 80s, maybe.
All right, we're going to have to try and do some battling here, I guess.
Go for it.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Okay, so bug off is buy one, get one for you, but you also say bugger off, right?
Yeah.
It's like bug off for us.
Thunder!
Fucker off.
Yeah. But that only means like go away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so gotcha. Sort of like almost like the
Courage!
biscuits and chips thing. For us, it's fries and cookies.
Power!
Yeah, but like I said before, though, like we have cookies as well as
Filthy!
biscuits, so kind of weird, really.
There!
Yeah.
Heal.
Or a weird one. But I like that. I like that about you guys.
Speak for yourself.
Ah, definitely. That's what makes the world great. That we have so many
Courage!
different cultures, sayings, slang.
Oh, don't start with sayings like that. You'll start sounding like Trump.
Oh, good God! Just tell me.
Yes!
All right, we're looking for a. We're gonna have to grind for a little bit. We're looking for a red 7.
Go fish!
Man, I haven't played Go Fish for ages.
Yeah, I haven't played since I was a kid, along with War.
Oh,
You ever play War?
that doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, it's basically definitely a childish game. Me and my brother used to play it on car rides a lot
Okay.
because it took forever to win because it was 100% luck.
Fire!
There was literally no
Fire!
no kind of
Funnel!
talent required whatsoever. Or you literally divided the deck, shuffled it, cut it in half, 26 cards each, and then you flip over a card, and whoever's higher takes the other person's cards as well as their own. And you just keep doing that and basically the winner is the one who gets all the cards
Heal.
first.
There.
The other thing that happens if you both lay down the same card, like both lay down fives
Yeah.
or kings or whatever, then it's a war. Then you lay down 3 cards face down and flip up the 4th card, and whoever wins gets all of the cards. So then, of course, then you find out like what 3 cards are face down on your side and the other person's side, and you're hoping you get like their aces for the highest, and of course kings. And so yeah, sometimes you'll have double, triple wars. So like when you put your 3 down and flip the 4th one, it'll be the same card again, and you do it again, 3 more down, and flip another one. Yeah, we've had it where it went 3 or 4 times in a row. And most of the time, I won. Sheer luck, of course. And he absolutely hated it.
Okay.
Because he was 7 years older than me. So I'm like 5 and he's like 12. And I'm kicking his butt. Same with Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Fire. Fire.
Yeah,
No,
that
that's
game.
something I've not played. Well, I say I've not played properly for a while. Ariella often wants to play Monopoly, but we kind of play different rules to accommodate for
Heal.
I think
her
we all have
ability
our
to
own
play.
rules. Like free parking. If you land on that, you get whatever's in the pot. So like
Okay.
if you land on any utilities, or you have to pay the bank or anything like that that doesn't go to another player, that goes into the middle of the board. And if you land on free parking, you get it.
Okay.
That's like a common house rule here in the States, anyway. So, but you know, originally the game was designed to teach people
Heal.
about how
Fire.
basically
Fire.
crappy certain business practices are, such as, you know, a monopoly.
Freeze.
And
Yeah.
ended up turning into what it is that we know. People absolutely have a love-hate relationship with the game because it's so freaking frustrating. And because somebody always gets lucky, ends up getting the 3rd or 4th side of the board. The 3rd side being the killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second and 3rd side. After the jail, and
Fire.
then
Idiot.
and then before, and then of course Park Avenue, Boardwalk and Park Place.
Power.
Yeah, then boom, hotels,
Heal.
boom. Just start running away with it.
There. Heal.
Yeah, it's weird, like hearing you like say like the hotels, because obviously we have completely different hotel names. So
Fire. Fire.
I never thought about that. I guess y'all have a British version of the board.
yeah,
Power.
I mean, that just makes sense. Never really thought about it.
Heal.
I guess, yeah, it makes sense to
Freeze.
whatever country they're selling it in to have relevant names.
Fire.
oh my god, this guy is. Where's he gone?
Give them a chew to me.
Heal. Yeah.
Oh, it's these wizards.
Yeah.
'Cause you can't use magic against these wizards because they'll just
Courage.
it heals them.
I was gonna say that only makes sense.
So yeah, you just having to use physical damage, but then the fact that I haven't got much physical cards in my deck is a little bit annoying.
Hey, Doctorus.
Fire!
Happening.
Fire!
How you doing, Doctorus? Good to see you.
Fire!
You've had a good week.
Yeah, we'll just have to make this unofficially the Nock and DW gaming podcast, right?
Fire!
Yeah,
Fire! Freeze!
it's completely boycott my Let's Play, and we'll just
Courage!
turn it into a podcast instead.
Good luck, Doctors.
Fire!
If all goes well.
Fire! Fire! Freeze! Power!
Did I really tell Bambi to come into play there? Okay.
Freeze!
What a powerful
Courage.
creature that is. Bambi, you can't walk on ice.
Heal!
Nice.
Fire!
Please be a 7. No, that's a 3. Some good week. Been getting hired. Could be getting hired in a couple of days for a job. I can't wait. Excellent. Good to hear that. And you've got your driver's license now, so you can probably learn. You mean you got your theory? You got your theory, your provisional license, so you can. I mean, the theory test I know is a lot more difficult than when I took my test. That's for sure. There's a lot more to it now. So, no, good luck. Good luck with everything, Doctorus.
Man, I have to say, I really envy Europe in general for, for the length you have to go through to get a license. And the fact that it costs a lot of money as well.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot longer. You have to actually learn stuff.
Oh, it takes a ridiculous amount of time.
Heal!
Yeah, over here, you're 15 and I forget now, 15 and 7 or 8 months, whatever it is, you get your learners. You just take a 20 question test, you got your learners, done.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost anything. And then you're driving, but you have to have somebody 18 or older with you. Then once you turn 16, then you can get your license.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know like exactly how it works over there fully, but the movies and things kind of make it look like you just rock up to the DMV, sign a few papers, go out with somebody for half an hour, and then you kind of get given your test. I mean, is it really as simple as that, or?
It's pretty dark. I mean, it was literally when I did mine. It was easy. I mean, yeah, got the learners. So now I'm driving one of my parents in the car, and then when I turned 16, I went to the DMV, took the test, which was like 20 questions, and they were stupid easy.
Yeah.
And I don't know how anybody fails them if you paid attention. Never looked at the book you get, because it's like, what does this sign mean?
Fire!
You know, what is the speed limit in a residential area if no sign is posted?
Right.
And then I went out, waited, and then I had a DMV driver personnel person. Go out, use your own vehicle. And I literally took where right turns basically would be a block. Didn't have to make any lefts. I didn't have to change lanes. I didn't have to do anything. It pulled right back like 2 minutes later into the DMV. And I passed, done, got my license.
Wow.
I mean, now it's a little more involved now because you you have to document a certain amount of time driving, miles, daylight, and after dark,
Yep.
and that sort of stuff. But it's like an honor system. Like you put it down, your parents
Heal.
have to sign off on it.
Power.
Okay.
And, you know, whatever. Most parents don't care. They're just like, yeah, that sounds good. Write that down. I mean, just whatever. And then, yeah, you pay a little bit. I mean, it doesn't cost hardly anything to get in here. It's laughable compared to what y'all have to pay. And
Yeah, I'd hate to think what driving actually. I mean, maybe doctors can kind of enlighten us a little bit, but I would hate to think what it actually costs these days for like driving lessons. And I mean, back in the day when I was learning to drive, it was costing me like £16 an hour to learn to drive.
From what I understand, my nephew went back to Germany. He had to pay, you know, even though he had a license here, over there he had to pay after he took the test and had a certain amount of time, blah blah blah, to wait and all that. He had to pay like €2,500,
Yeah.
something like that. I was like, holy crap! Yeah, I wish it was like that over here. Too many people get their license that do not belong on the road. Sure.
What's going on, Napaz? Good to see you. The torture is real tonight because although we've kind of unlocked the final door, or where the final door is, I don't have the right card. I need a red 7, so we're having to do a wee little bit of grinding to try and find a 7 room card, which is certainly fun.
So I got another thing here. Like my daughter got her official license not too long ago. She didn't have to go to the DMV at all to take a driving test.
Okay.
Like we used to. Like when I was growing up, we had driver's ed, and there was a teacher that went out with you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you had one person driving, and then the other person in the back, and you would swap out. In my case, I was by myself, so it was just me and him. We would just drive around. Then you know, like I said, I went and took my test and blah blah blah. But now, like she went, and they drove for like 3 hours between the 2 people.
Yeah.
And they, you know, and the instructor had them do different things based on what they thought, you know, their abilities were based on previous driving. So and they're high school teachers, and
Okay.
she got her license from that. So she didn't have to go to DMV and have a DMV instructor test her. They count it same for what she did with school teachers. She just had to take the test, which is easy. And it doesn't cost hardly anything. I mean, it's like y'all's one hour, you're saying €30 an hour.
Well, I mean, back in when I was learning to drive in 2002, 2003, so like nearly 20 years ago, I was paying £16 an hour for a lesson, and then a lesson was 2 hours, so like £32 a lesson basically. There was no, I mean, there's no like set amount of time that you have to like do, so to speak. So it was like genuinely down to your instructor as to whether or not they thought you were good enough to kind of sit your test. But before you can sit your test, you have to do a theory test, And then once you pass your theory test, I think you had to wait something like 6 weeks or so after passing your theory to be able to do your practical. But obviously then in that time you were still having tests, lessons with your instructor. So yeah, it's a long and expensive process in the UK, or it always used to be at least.
Yeah, it still is. Just from the people out there who've done it in more recent years, like in the last 10 years. Yeah, like over here, it's in comparison, it's like they just hand it out like candy.
Yeah.
And I hate it because there's so many morons on the raid. And you don't, you're not retested or anything ever again. It's like, oh, your license is about to expire. Here, pay $30 or whatever it is. I don't know. And we're good for another 10 years. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Theory's £23. The driving test is £63. Jeez.
Yeah, pretty much any one thing that y'all have to pay is more than everything that we have to pay every
Yeah.
and then y'all only have tiny little cars.
I ordered something off an American website actually the other day, and after I'd ordered it, I actually thought, do you know what? I wonder if it would have been cheaper for me to have like got Deathwish to order it for me, and then just then for him to send it to me rather than just freaking. Because the only thing I don't like, I think what I don't like about ordering off American websites, my wife's like, oh yeah, we need this, and you find some American websites because there's no tax by default on stuff. Whereas,
yeah,
obviously,
about duties, like import charges, duties.
No, there was no import charges. It was literally just like the base product or the products, and then it was UK tax on top of that, which is 20%, and then it was like another $20, I think, for shipping as well. I think it like worked out to like nearly $100 I think we spent, but afterwards I was just like, I wonder if I'd have like had a word with Deathwish whether or not it would have just been like a lot cheaper for like him to have it delivered to his house and then you to like send it to me.
Well, yeah, depending on what site it was, if it's within the states, most sites nowadays, are free shipping. At least
domestic shipping maybe, but I mean, surely
but
international's not.
Yeah, the international's not going to be, and that's where it can get quite expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, was I looked up? Yeah, to send. I'm trying to think it was seat covers. Parents would order, and I didn't like them. I don't like the way they fit because they used to make really good ones that were. I mean, they were custom, but they just weren't the same. They were a lot looser fitting. Anyway, seat covers, they don't weigh a whole lot, but the box is, it's packed well. So put it all back in the same box. To ship it back from here, and I had to ship it back to California. It was like $78.
Okay.
That's inside the United States. So.
Jeez.
But like I said, it depends on. For us, it depends on size, weight, mainly.
Yeah.
If it's something that you can fit in a flat pack, like a bubble envelope kind of thing, or something like that, it won't be so much.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you get the cheapest delivery, which is always shown as, might take this much longer, but most of the time it actually gets there before they say anyway. So usually,
Yeah, I mean,
unless you really needed to get there the next day or something, I mean, you're gonna pay a mind-boggling amount for like next day or second day.
oh yeah.
I mean, you'll pay more for shipping than you will for the product.
Take me out.
But yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll have to check that offline.
Yeah,
to see.
it'd just be interested just to see like what sort of price it would cost you to like to ship it out to me if I like got something sent to your house. It'd be, yeah. Because
Yeah, I can.
it's like whenever I look at like the price of electronics and things, it's like, let's say something is $500, but it's £500 for us. It's like this. We have to pay so much more than most people. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if the cost of shipping difference with the currency exchange, if it worked out better. I mean, it might take. Well, it probably would take about the same amount of time, but yeah, because I can just pull up, like UPS or FedEx or
Yeah.
any of them, and pop in your address, mine, and then put in the size and weight of the package. Then it'll tell me exactly how much it would cost.
Butter at £2 is a scam. I agree, Napaz. Although I don't really eat butter too much, so. Over the years, I have gone I've gone butterless over the years. It's not something I really have. I don't even have butter on my sarnies anymore, so.
Well, that depends on how much butter we're talking about. Talking about like a pack of 4 sticks of butter. I don't know. Or a tub of butter. I don't know how y'all get.
We're talking about like butter that you would spread on a sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, but how much? Like, how do y'all get yours? Like,
well, it depends. What it depends is, I mean, if for sort of like a soft spread butter, you buy it in like a tub, which I think is probably about 500 grams.
How many ounces is that?
Hey Siri, how many ounces is 500 grams? 17.64 ounces.
Okay, so just over a pound.
Yeah,
so like us,
16 ounces in a pound. Yeah, 16 ounces in a pound. Yeah.
Yeah, so we would like ours is based on that. So we would have like our tub of butter would be like a 16 or 32 ounce. Yeah, they have different sizes, especially if you get bulk sizes that I like the mega places. But yeah, typically most people buy their butter sticks, which comes in packs of 4, and each stick is like I think 8 tablespoons per stick.
Okay.
Because they have lines on it marking them off, like
Yeah.
we have 2 tablespoons per 2 teaspoons per tablespoon, and blah blah blah. But yeah, you still get like a pound of it, but in stick form.
Yeah, so we can buy, like, whenever we do baking, we buy like a block of what we call a block of butter, and it'll just come in like a little wrapped packet. But on that packet, same sort of thing. You have markings, so if you wanted to divide it up into, it's normally like either 25 or 50 gram sections, because most recipes are, like baking recipes typically are 25 or not denominations of 25 or 50. So yeah, you can easily kind of like just cut it off and do it that way. So
yeah, and the whole stick I think is a cup. I know y'all go by grams and all that, which honestly I wish we would. I mean, we use a lot of metric over here, despite what people think. But a lot of our stuff it's both. Like
Fire.
you gotta work on your vehicle. You gotta have metric and imperial
Freeze.
wrenches,
Thunder.
sockets, all that stuff. You're always gonna have both
Power.
on pretty much everything. And if you go into a science field, you're only dealing with metric. So, despite what people think, we use metric a lot, just not as much. But even stuff like in the grocery store, some things will be in ounces, some things will be in pounds, some things will be in grams. Some, just depends on what it is. So you kind of have to know, at least have a general idea of,
Thunder.
oh, like I know that a 19 millimeter wrench is almost exactly 3/4 of an inch. So
Yeah, you see,
can use
that's what always kind of, that's what kind of confuses me a little bit, is because like when I look at
Fire.
sockets and wrenches over here, you kind of have your, typically it's like millimeters, but then you'll also get like your, I don't know, like your, is it 3/8 or whatever it is kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we kind of like have, it can be quite confusing here because we have both kind of systems in play.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
We're just used to it. It makes complete sense. Like when you're used to working on, especially automobiles, you're always using on the same vehicle. Like there's pretty much there's probably some vehicles that have nothing but metric.
Fire.
But every vehicle that I recall working on had both metric
Fire.
and inches or or fractions thereof.
Freeze.
Kind of thing. And so like I could be taking like dash bolts out, and I know if it's a Ford, it's generally going to be 7 or 8 millimeter. And then for certain types of parts,
Heal.
other ones is going to be 10 millimeter, super common.
Funnel.
Then so yeah, you pretty much know what you're going to be needing to go to work on certain manufactured cars. Then you go, oh, I'm going to be working on this part. Well, that's going to be metric to remove it. And this one, yeah, I'm going to be using standardized, whatever, like 3/4 inch. Got to get out of that quarter.
Yeah.
16.
Fire.
That the other.
Fire.
Yeah, it's.
Fire.
It is kind of confusing until you get used to it.
Thunder.
But I'd say most people in
Power.
the United States are not very savvy of.
Courage.
Sorry, Porphyrius.
Heal.
I haven't forgotten your comment. It's just that you know how this stream goes. Once the rambling man starts, you can't shut him up. No, that'd be cool. I mean, if there was something that was like UK specific that you wanted to order, I'm sure we could sort something out. It's totally fine.
Heal. Fire.
Found a place down the road for you that does breakfast buffet. Just reminding you, Napaz, that your stream starts at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Fire. Freeze. Thunder. Power. Freeze.
I think I haven't been to a breakfast buffet in a long time. I'd say one of the best ones that's a chain around here is, at least it used to be, Shoney's. Everything was fresh and very well made. I think the other one would be the Gold Corral.
Oh, okay. I think you mentioned that Golden Corral, or it came up last week when we after we raided Marsh's stream when he was looking at Toby Carvery's and things.
Oh
You
yeah.
mentioned Golden Corral last week, actually.
Yeah, that whole Golden Corral thing,
Fire.
the whole big controversy. 'Cause apparently he worked in, a restaurant or what have you, and and they and saying that the fried fish at Golden Corral from the picture of the one that they were at looked like they said it looked like it'd been sitting in the bottom of the oil, overcooked, but that's not the case. It's because you can go from like say Captain D's to Long John Silver's to Golden Corral to any other place. The color ranges anywhere from a very light, just a light golden color to that one, which we would call golden brown.
Yeah.
And it's only because they're put in for the same amount of time. It's just that it's a different batter. I tried to say that, but it wasn't being heard. It was just like, nope, no way. Batter doesn't matter. It was just left in there, or it's been sitting under a heat lamp for an hour or something. No, that's not how it works here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had both. I was lucky enough, like I said before, like playing Scrabble and stuff. My neighbor in my neighborhood was from, I think the London area or somewhere around there. But anyway, ate a lot of traditional English foods, and so I know firsthand what they taste like from somebody who grew up cooking that stuff.
Yeah.
And all that. So I know what it tastes like. And not that everybody makes it exactly the same, but I mean, generally, it's more authentic than if I went to, just some random restaurant and got fish.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or like a shepherd's pie. It's just, so, I've had that. I liked it. But I still stand by, in comparison overall, British food is more bland. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean we just have such a variety, so it's hard to say. We have plenty of bland food, all the way to the other end of the spectrum where we have just straight up traditional food for pretty much anywhere in the world, depending on where you live. So it's kind of a tough call. It's kind of only based on where you live.
Hypes is here with a 2-month resub. Thank you very much. Welcome on back, Hypes. Good to see you. Good to have you back. Hope you're well. Where have I been? I've not been anywhere. We only stream on a Wednesday night at the minute, so we've been here every Wednesday streaming away. But thank you very much for the resub. I thoroughly appreciate it.